Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It's your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where Edutainment explains it. Been a while since we had a review, been a while since we had anything. So I'm going to get down to the get down and get back in here and get in where I fit in, because Edutainment. Gatchaman. Last time we left you, we were about to do a review on issue 3. I'll bring you up to speed with what's going on with Gatchaman, and we're going to get into the review. But first, let's do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do, and that is comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. Comment, like, subscribe, and share with emphasis on the comment part. If you are going to comment, whether it be a positive comment or a negative comment, if you are going to comment, do so respectfully. We will brook no disrespect on this page. It will be as if you never existed. So please think before you start snapping off and saying little dumb things like this cat Carlton decided he wanted to do, and he was just going to school me up, and he was going to do it in a disrespectful way. So I was like, middle finger, bye. Don't ever come back here no more. And I'll take steps to see to it that you won't. Long story short, comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page. Edutainment is what I do. And we, as I said before, will be edutating on this book right here, Gatchaman, number 3, by Cullen Bunn, Chris Bautista, and Carlos Lopez. Chris Bautista is the artist. Cullen Bunn is the writer. Carlos Lopez on colors. Chris Bautista, I believe, is involved in the Advent Comics Epiphany Engine project. I think he's got something that he's doing. I have to check up with Big Tone, see what's popping with that. But anyway, let's get off into it. I'm gonna give it to you like I give it to you, like I always do. So here we go. Gatchaman, number 3. When last we left the heroes, they were on the case of finding out why there were a bunch of scientists missing. Also, on top of that, there was this big sundew machine, mech monster, whatever you want to call it, ripping up the city, and they managed to break off and break away from it with a little bit of Fiery Phoenix help. And June has gone undercover to try to find the Galactor's secret base as one of the female assassin teams known as the Devil Stars. So there is June dressed up as one of the Devil Stars, and she is taking one of the scientists to a rendezvous to meet the ship and go to the Galactor base. And there she is. So this lady is trusting June to do the right thing, to access the base and to rescue the other scientists and her as well. However, though, it's kind of shaky going in. June has the appearance and the sound of one of the Devil Stars, but she's not moving and acting like that Devil Star should. And that is causing a little bit of suspicion amongst the Devil Stars. And there's one confronting her about the fact that she likes to go on the solo missions and kidnap the scientists, but won't let any of her other sisters do it. So she's like, I do what I do because I do what I do. And at the main, and the main thing about that is she's activating her beacon to let the rest of the team know where she is, and so they can track her. And boom, there they are, excited about it. And Ken is telling Ryu to keep a safe distance so they don't discover they're being tailed. Meanwhile, back at Gatchaman base, Dr. Nambu is approached by Mara, who is the leader of her own science ninja team, but for some reason, Dr. Nambu doesn't think her and her team are ready to go. So she's saying she thinks she needs to be there anyway. You know, she said the Science Ninja team is attacking Galactor. They'll be engaging the enemy soon. And for all we know, they'll be one member short. And he's letting her know they've trained, as have you in your squad, for such situations. And she wants to be out in the field. She's been training. She's like, enough training. I'm ready to go out there and rock. And then we learn Dr. Nambu has 3 highly skilled trainee squads at his disposal. So there could be 4 sets of Gatchamen, out there fighting. But Dr. Nambu won't let him out there and tells her, you dismissed, Mar. Go ahead on. So how will that bode later on down the line? Meanwhile, approaching Delta Base, and the Devil Stars get up in there. And they are taking the scientists to wherever they take the scientists. You notice where the stars are on the Devil Stars outfit? Take a look. Right down there, bottom left. Interesting place for stars, huh? Yeah, moving on. And here we are inside the base, kind of just chilling. But the Devil Stars make an interesting discovery when one of them tricks June because she doesn't know the protocol. She calls her she calls one of the Devil Stars by their name, and she doesn't respond to the fact that she used the name, and she let her know. We don't ever use our real names when we're in uniform. So, cover blown. And June immediately swings into action. And she like, girl, I don't really need no disguise no more. You know? And boom. Just like that. Devil Stars facing Bird Go. Number 3, June the Swan. And not only is she handling one of them, she handling 3 of them. And she dips because she's agile and she knows she's outgunned and outnumbered. And so she's not trying to engage the Devil Stars solo and alone. So she's going to use hit and run tactics. Run through the base. And she also lets Ken know, hey, my cover's blown. I'm going to try to stay out here for as long as I can, but y'all need to get here and let me take care of some business real quick. And there is June, solo dolo, flying solo, doing what she do, knocking out a gang of Galactor with her yo-yos, her kicks, and her chops. Now, let me just, these last 3 panels. June is brutal. Do you see that? Let me give you a close-up. June put her thigh in that man's throat. His epiglottis is collapsed. His Adam's apple is in his spinal cord. That man, a thigh kick, regular human can hurt you with that. Not only, she don't stop there, she wrapped her yo-yo around his neck and slammed him into somebody else. He got to be highly injured or dead. Something should be wrong with his neck. You know what I'm saying? Something. And here she is. She's hiding. She's avoiding. She's hiding. She's avoiding. But just when she thought she avoided everybody, she catches a foot across her grill. And so here she is once again fighting the Devil Stars. And this time, pow! One of them caps off a shot and hits June in the shoulder. Uh-oh. Injured and alone. That's not good, being up in a Galactor base like that. Then on top of that, the other Devil Stars go into mission control or wherever, and they are informing Bird Katza himself that there is a Gatchaman on the loose, a science ninja running about the base. Does Bird Katza get upset? He's like, nah, we don't need to move the hostages. We just gonna present Gatchaman with making a tough decision, and I'm gonna send some blackbirds to help you with pest control. She don't like it, but she ain't in charge. She can't say nothing to Bird Katza. He's sending the blackbirds, and he's putting a dilemma on Gatchaman. What kind of dilemma is he putting on Gatchaman? Turn that fool loose in the Sundew and let him start destroying Frangeles. I guess in the far-flung future, France and Los Angeles become one city? Anyway, the news reaches Dr. Nambu, and Dr. Nambu lets them know, y'all gonna have to go after the Sundew, because y'all gonna have to go after the Sundew, you know? Because he knows if the Science Ninja team don't pull up on the scene, just like he says there in the second panel, the loss of life might be catastrophic. But Dr. Nambu June needs us. Now, here's my question. You got 3 other teams. There's nobody adept enough to send to that base to assist June? Nobody on all of them teams? We got to have a talk, Dr. Nambu. Down there, bottom panel, Joe losing his shit like he always does and gets angry. And so they got to go easy. Excuse me. Ryu heard it. They got to go. They got to go. And Joe's like, nah, man, you could take your jet. And the rest of us will go fight the Sundew. And he thinks about it. But then June comes on the radio and says, no, don't come for me. The world needs Gatchaman. I won't let you sacrifice thousands for me. Told them they got to do what they got to do. And even as we see in panel number 2, here come the Blackbirds. They're kind of a evil version of Gatchaman. And then you still got the Devil Stars hunting for you, not to mention a whole grip of Galactor soldiers. And so she's like, remember, sometimes we are 5, sometimes we are but 1. And boy, is you ever but 1 right now. So there's my question. Why ain't Dr. Nambu send any of them people? Any of his training team? Maybe because they ain't trained enough. But that's a heck of a situation. That's real slick on the villain's part too. Big ups to you, Bird Katza, for making life difficult for your enemies. That's what a villain is supposed to do. And he's one nasty piece of work. What's going to happen to June? Is this the comic book version or the movie version? If it's the comic book version, could she potentially die in that base? Could she potentially get captured and tortured? I don't know. What is Gatchaman and the rest of her teammates going to do? They just going to let that happen? I don't know. The story's getting a little deeper now. It's getting a little more interesting. It's getting a little more, not that it wasn't for me, but now there's engagement on a different level. I likes that a lot. Y'all gonna tune in for issue 4? I don't know. If you don't, I might get a little bit soured on it now, because I'm listening to y'all. Are you feeling Gatchaman? Are you digging Gatchaman? Are you supporting Chris Bautista and Cullen Bunn on their endeavor over at Mad Cave Studios? Support. There's more than Marvel and DC out there, y'all. Support. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.